All right, welcome back to Reflections, everyone, where we talk about all things Church of Christ with the Elijah message. It is wonderful to be back with you, spending this time together. So, we're continuing our kind of introduction into the articles of faith and practice. So, we looked at our last video, and we are not to change the articles of faith and practice. But not only are we not to change them, we are to keep them. We are to believe in them. Because God inspired the men who wrote them. And this is true for all three of the Elijah message traditions. So let's spend some time in the word of the Lord brought to mankind by an angel. Let's go to message 81. Verse 20. Let the words I bring be the rule and guide with the articles of faith and practice. For upon all the Lord's words, with will and planning, shall this work be built. The work of the Lord, working in our lives, working in our communities and in our culture, will be built on the words that God brings to us, the words in the Bible and the record of the Nephites and the word of the Lord. Let's go to message 98 and verse 19. Let James W. Savage and Seth Laverne Fife go to Africa and set up the church there. Bring them into the fold in this work. And our church in Africa is thriving. It's really wonderful. That's where most of our members are. Choose out of them 12 disciples. Set them apart. The leading counsel of ministry among them. In time, the need will grow. Set up and establish congregational commissions so they can govern their own affairs, so they can be independent. Wherever the need be for the good of the work, let churches be set up among them. Let the articles of faith and practice be taught among them together with the nation's rule and support. We keep the law of the land and the law of God. Let's go to message 127. This is 127, verse 7. Let all understand the Lord's will and his commandments and his laws. Let all understand and obey the articles of faith and practice. So as we understand and obey, we must be taught them. So we are to teach the articles of faith and practice. Let's go to message 130. Verse 9. Let the articles of faith and practice be taught in detail to each nation, that all might be firm in the ordinances and laws of the Lord. Let all understand clearly what the Lord has placed as a guide unto the door of the sanctuary, through the teaching of the articles of faith and practice. Let's go to message 133. Verse 19. As the brothers move forward in their journey, in their missionary work, let them be certain to ingrain the word as contained in the articles of faith and practice in every nation which they set foot. Let them hold fast to the word of God and his promises for mankind. Let's go to message 144. Verse 16. Let the bishops in America, the bishops are the ones that control the money, that have the money flow, be mindful of the articles of faith and practice in their decisions, their deliberations, and in their actions. Let the apostles labor in unity with the bishops and provide guidance unto them in love. Remember, the Lord is just. We can all work together in unity in the ministry and be united in the faith. We all acknowledge and follow the articles of faith and practice. My brothers and sisters, it's been wonderful spending this time with you, thinking about these things. And until next time, I invite you into the Elijah Message House.